This week on Quakes Insider, we take a look as Chivas USA made their final visit of the season to Spartan Stadium, and it was business as usual for the Quakes in front of another loud and packed house. Plus, check out how the Quakes helped raise money for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. We've got all the highlights, interviews, and action next, right here.
Okay. I'm Timothy Bednarz, producer for Mix 106.5's Morning Show with Bill and Marla, and you're watching Earthquakes Insiders.
That's close, Tim, but we've got it all right here. This is Quakes Insider. With a spot in the playoffs already secure, the Earthquakes hosted last-place Chivas USA on Saturday, September 10th, looking to continue their role and increase their lead in the Western Conference. A raucous crowd of over 22,000 took in an entertaining first half as both teams had chances to get on the board in the early going.
Ricardo Clark just drives this ball first time, and Matuta again, or Loquita territory.
And it's going to be Ramon who drives it in. Upstat saves, and Ezra can't pounce on the rebound.
It's one of those ones, I guess, 6 of one, half dozen of another. You don't know. Do you drop a guy in the line? And I wanted Ronald to come over to try to discourage Ronald from curling over the wall. And at the same time, you give it up for the chance that they can stick someone right in front of you. And Palencia timed it perfectly, so I didn't give Ronald really a chance to step out. And fortunately, he didn't touch it. I think if he touches it, it probably goes in. But, got my foot on it, and then, I think it just came back at Ezra a little too fast for him to be able to do much with it.
The half ended tied at 0, but Quakes head coach Dominic Kinnear was not overly concerned.
I thought it was a great first half, one that probably deserved some goals. The tempo was great. Chances on both ends, good action in both goal boxes, whatever you want to say. Told the guys at halftime to try and keep the tempo high because I felt we were kind of breaking a little bit. And a bit more goal dangerous and finish our chances. We were going to get some more chances.
And Kinnear was right, as the Quakes made the most of their chances just 2 minutes into the second half.
Nicely for the Quakes, wide for Chung, takes a deflection in, 1-0 steal. Chivas USA caught on the counterattack, and an awkward deflection and a tough pill for Hans Vesterhoff to swallow.
I think we broke early. We know how Chivas plays. A lot of the players go forward, and if we break them down and quick counter against them, they only have 3 backs. So I think De Rosario came down the middle, and I ran down the left side. He played me the ball, and I touched and hit it.
Strike the ball, go. Douglas Sequeira deflects the ball over Sergio Matuta. Here, see it again. Mark Chung, head down, shoelaces, touches Sequeira, and Matuta clearly wrong-footed, thinking the ball's going to go far post to the deflection.
A real unlucky goal, and that man's face says it all as it took a
deflection. In the 74th minute, San Jose opened up a 2-0 lead on the struggling expansion team.
Clark on the burst. Clark trying to work his way through Sequeira. The goal! 2-0! The San Jose Earthquakes have erupted.
Dwayne collected the ball, played the ball in the space, and there was a whole bunch of space to take. So I just dribbled up to the top of the box. I saw Alejandro making a run, so I tried to play it through. But it didn't work, obviously, and then luckily it bounced back to me, and the opportunity to shoot was there, so I took it and scored. That's pretty much it.
With time running out, second half sub Brian Ching scored his first goal since April 30th, as the Quakes' Hawaiian goal-scoring warrior continued his way back from injury, finding the back of the net in his first game at Spartan since June 25th.
Snap from Dwayne De Rosario, tries to slip it through. Ching! 3-0! Brian Ching caps off a wonderful performance for the San Jose Earthquakes.
It was good. It was good, especially to get on the scoreboard again. It was a good team effort, and it's credit to the guys. When I got in there, the other team was pretty much tired, so just had to try and finish my chances. Unfortunately, I'm off the first one, but thankfully I got the next one.
He's on a roll. Dwayne Rosario, does he get another assist on this one here? Douglas Sequeira not stepping up maybe to get him off sides. Not great defending of Chivas.
A wonderful first touch, though, from the Hawaiian striker. Brings it down right off the thigh, puts it right on his right foot where he likes it, slams it past Guzan, who had no chance whatsoever. 5th goal of the season there for Brian Ching. Welcome back, my friend.
While Chivas USA seemed to have a hand, or at least a foot, on the Quakes' goals, Kinnear and San Jose were not complaining.
Sometimes the bounces just go your way. I know Chungy's, the goalkeeper was probably going to save it. I thought in the first half, though, Alejandro had a shot that was destined for the corner, and Ezra kind of jumped in the way, So, made a little bit of fortune tonight. But I told the guys, hey, let's keep playing the way we're playing, and we will get chances. And sometimes fortune does smile on you. But I mean, out of all the goals we've scored this year, I don't think we've had too many lucky ones. I think we scored a lot of good ones.
Talk a little bit about Onstad.
Onstad was called upon to make one more save in the second half, as he solidified his quest for his second MLS Goalkeeper of the Year award by recording his second straight shutout and breaking his own club record with his 10th clean sheet of the season.
Mendoza.
First real save that Pat Onstad had to make, in the 84th minute. Great give and go, nice little through ball to Paco Palencia to Chiva. Chiva just outstretching that right foot. Onstad coming up with the save.
You know what? There's no way he's going to tonight. That was his shutout tonight. He made 2 very, very good saves. One in the first half on a free kick. He couldn't even see. Saw it last minute. And then in the second half, they got through and he made a kick save. That was completely Pat's shutout tonight. I mean, we have been playing very well defensively. And sometimes that makes it harder for a goalkeeper who doesn't have to do anything and maybe once or twice a game has to make a reaction save like that. And it's very comforting to know that he's back there. He's going to be able to make those saves, and he's ready.
Just one shutout away from Joe Cannon's all-time team mark of 26, Onstad remained low-key about his 2005 accomplishments, even as he leads the league in goals against average and save percentage.
I thought the guys played fantastic tonight. I think if you limit a team to, I don't know, what did I have, 2 saves? That's probably the only 2 saves I had all game. So if you do that, that's not a goalkeeper shutout. That's a team shutout.
It was another total team effort for the Quakes, highlighted by an exceptional performance from Dwayne De Rosario, who moved into the league lead in assists with 2 against Chivas.
I mean, like I was saying, assist is not really nothing if the finish is not there. So it's the guys who are finishing is making me look good. And my hats off to the guys that finished the chances that I gave them, and they make me look good. So I can't I feel good that I got 3 assists, but more importantly our team won, and that's another victory, and that's it's another one to count on the sheet as a win.
For the second straight game, well over 20,000 people packed into Spartan Stadium to see an Earthquakes win, as the old stadium rocked and rolled, proving once again that San Jose provides the best atmosphere for an MLS game in the league.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's electric. There's just a buzz. It's just a hum that 20,000 people kind of create, and it gets your adrenaline going. Even when we're coming to the stadium today, we're sitting in traffic out on 10th Street, and that's never the case. That's never the case. So it gets you in a good mood before things even start, and it's huge. It's fun. A lot of people, it seemed like the fans were complaining a little bit about the flares and stuff there in the second half, but that creates atmosphere, and that's fun, That's a lot of fun.
But the Quakes now have to turn around and head to Los Angeles, where they have the difficult task of defeating the same team twice in a row when they play Chivas USA on September 17th, as well as attempting to maintain their focus on the rest of the regular season.
We play the same team twice. It's always difficult. I think they're coming out with a little bit more of a vengeance, and it was a pretty chip affair tonight. So, I'd expect the same thing next game, especially at their place. So, but having said that, I think the guys did an excellent job again, and it's a credit to this team how well we play, and credit to Dom and John and the way they treat us and the coaching.
Well, we try and give the guys rest whenever we can. We don't want to kill them, because we do know it's a long season, and we want to make sure our practices are meaningful and not too long. And I think you have some pretty smart players out there that have been in this league for a while that know that, if you can get into a lull, it's hard to get out of. And I think they always try and keep on top of each other. So I think they respect the season, and I think they understand a lot of these guys understand what it takes to play well through a whole season.
It seems like on each of the goals.
Throughout the past week, the Earthquakes were involved in helping to raise funds for the disaster relief efforts for the victims of Hurricane Katrina. The Quakes held an auction at Spartan Stadium on Saturday that raised over $10,000 for the American Red Cross. And the Quakes item in the KNBR relief auction was the highest priced item, going for $10,000. Also, Quakes defenders Eddie Robinson and Craig Weibel visited the Breakfast with Bill and Marla Hurricane Relief Roadshow on September 8th at the Sonoma Chicken Coop in Campbell.
Well, we're trying to raise funds for the hurricane relief efforts for the American Red Cross for the southern coast area, especially New Orleans, obviously. And so far I've made $500 in donations at $5 a bead for the effort.
The event, organized by Mix 106.5, raised $27,615 in just 4 hours. Robinson and Weibel appeared with Sharks players Mark Smith and Scott Hannon in a celebrity foosball game, while hanging out with comedian Bob Saget. The Quakes also raised over $4,500 in the MLS jersey auction on MLSnet.com. On this week's injury report, Brad Davis is doubtful with a left groin strain, and Ian Russin is doubtful with a right peroneal nerve contusion. Kelly Gray is questionable with a left hamstring strain, and Eddie Robinson is probable with a left foot contusion. Troy Dyack and Craig Weibel are on the season-ending injury list. The Quakes travel to LA this weekend to face Chivas USA for the second time in a row on Saturday, September 17th at the Home Depot Center. The game kicks off at 7 p.m. and will be aired live on Telemundo 48. Fans can also catch the game on the radio in 1590 AM KLIP. The Quakes return to Spartan Stadium on Wednesday, September 21st when they host the Chicago Fire at 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets now and be a part of the Quakes' incredible ride to the playoffs. Earthquakes fans, thanks for watching.
I'm Mark Smith. He's an imposter. It's Bob Hannon. I'm Bob Saget. You're watching the Earthquake Insider. That's what this is. Is that right? It's a Quake Insider. You don't need the Earth. Who needs the Earth? We're doing fine. Yeah, right. All right, here. I don't want this.
Hey, you're watching the Quakes Insider.
Never mind. Quakes fans, this is Quakes Insider.